Well, good morning, YouTubers. This is Bear at Bear's Rod Shop. You're gonna wonder what in the dickens is Bear doing sitting down here in a chair and hand filing a piece of aluminum that goes to that scale bracket, DRO, when he owns a mill and a lathe. Well, I own a mill and a lathe. When I sold the nice Inco, dummy me, I let the angle vise go with it. Never thought about it. Needed an angle vise to make this job a little simpler. So I set up and I milled it, and I have now a rise here in this side, perfectly flat. And I've got my 8,000s here. I need 4 millimeter. I've got my 8mm here, and I'm getting real close here. But as you can see, I got a crown in it. Now, the reason I'm sitting here is I am getting my practice in for hand sculpturing the aluminum knives I'm going to be building on the handles. Piece of hardened 3/8 stock here, ½ inch, excuse me. Anyhow, brand new. Makes an excellent scraper. I know what it is now to scrape these beds with a little piece of metal. Not a professional tool, but I'm getting practice at it. Let's chuck this thing back up in here. I have worked on it, got a pile of shavings going, but it can be done. And so we're gonna get this camera right down here to the work. And I've got this on this vise here that is really poor. Watch the front jaw. She's gonna kick way up. This is just one we found in a garage sale. All right, let's see if you can see this all right. May wanna zoom back here a little bit. Yeah, about right there. But it doesn't take much effort to cut this 60-63. I'm using the grain here. It's actually the way it was ground, and I'm running it with the grain of the aluminum. And boy, she does a beautiful job. Helps to have a nice rigid little Delta old stand here with this vise. But in a pinch, a man has to do what a man has to do. And this was my best remedy. Now, I will spin this vise around. I don't know if I'll do it on this video. I'd like to pull all the way to the edge instead of going backwards like that. I've got this going, and right now, if you can see this, we are just barely got a crown now. But that's got to go away. I keep dry fitting over there. Oh, I'm gonna roll over. Got her on the wrong angle. There, she's cutting really nice. Doesn't hurt your high steel tool steel at all. And she's shaved down just like butter. You can actually see the sheen come back in. I did put it on the belt sander, and I tell you what, that had 80 grit in it, and it took me a while to realize that was a wrong move real quick. Actually, you can see some of the chatter from that belt sander. Also, it loaded up real quick, but it did knock down the high spot. But I just chose to show this. When I get into the knife handle making business, which is right around the corner, I'm gonna end up doing quite a bit of it because I want a nice round oval shape. And yeah, I'll get where I can get fixturing. I'm after anybody out there can add to the comments that might have a universal. Let's get this up here a minute. I'm looking for a milling vise from Universal Vise and Tool Company. I believe it's out of Madison, Wisconsin. and they're very unique. Found one in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. It's a little out of our budget right now. It was shy of $800 used, and then the trip 4.5, 5 hours. Let's cock this around there. 4 or 5 hours up northeast of here and back, so there's a day spent in a motel room. But it articulates not only 90 degrees, and they're heavy, weigh around 90 pounds, but it also does 45-degree angle. It's well built, and it'll look like a C-clam in the bottom, maybe like a half piece of huge casting in a configuration that lets that thing roll all the way. And it has the sign degree wheels on it for all the angles, and also it has a swivel base. So anybody that can has one of those and was willing to part with it, I've asked over there in comments to Steve Watkins, BC Block, I believe, O2, Brian over at Metal Shaper, and some others. I haven't hit Mr. Pete 222 yet. I think I'll send him an email. It'd be a big advantage when I start showing my grandson and I. Well, I'll have to practice first. But on doing the blades and being able to get that nice angle and curve simply, and then set up on the mill. And we're not going to be selling a bunch of knives, but love to build some. And then if it catches somebody's eye and they like what we're building, yeah, we'll probably consider help pay for some more tooling. The bride says, why are you buying this? Well, dear, I can't make knives without that tooling. So, yeah, please thumbs up and subscribe and share. Visit our Facebook. I've got to put some more pictures in there on it. And over at the Academy of CNC Titan, April 20, I believe it's 5th, 6th, and 7th on YouTube. Chance to win a Tarmac CNC. Now, it's a small one, but watch that coming up on Facebook for Academy of Titan of CNC here out of Flower Mound, Texas. And get on board with them guys. We're on board. And I was going through some of the fixturing, but it's mostly for CNC. Does deal, but I use old Joe Pye there at Advanced Innovations there in Austin. He's in Blondie Hacks. They have all the best videos out there. I should put a link down there to them, but for setting up any kind of tooling, machining, questions, especially Joe and Gwen over at Blondie Hacks, they'll answer you right away. Adam at ABOM79, you send him a comment and he will reply. He'll either give you a thumbs up or an answer. And those are just a few of our subscribers we watch regular. And hope y'all will come back to our channel and you like what you do. Down 48 pounds, 2 from halfway to my goal for 100. And January, give me a comment. You think I can do it? Send me a comment. I'm on a wagon. Like I say, this is extra large. It was in 2X a month ago, 3X when I started in February. And trying to lose this old gobbler. So anybody that's on a diet, you know, I feel for you. I've been kind of enjoying it. Getting a little sick of fish, but, you know, fish and salad, breakfast, fish and salad, sometime oatmeal. And if you get a kick out of these videos, please come back as well. And love having you on board. Give me a comment about hand scraping with a simple piece of HHS steel bit on aluminum. It ain't a chore. It's pretty easy. Come back and visit. God bless.